And we're back! Right where we left off. So, even though I kind of know what to do and where to go, we're just gonna talk to people and see... Oh. I swear one of the guards has my ring. I found it. Here, take it. Family heirloom. You haven't seen it, have you? Yes, I found it. Here, take it. Amazing, thank you. You are now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Arlau, who runs the trade house, who you will be buying and selling things with post-haste. Like, immediately. Definitely want that. A little advice, new here? Take the Silt Strider. Fast and cheap, no trouble with wild animals and smugglers and bandits and outlaws. That's right, that's me. First thing we're going to do is sell a little bit of stuff and see what he has. So the reason why we want to give that ring to the guy is because his disposition will go from whatever it was before, which is probably going to be about 50 or 45, to being about 92. And the reason we got all that useless junk before is so that we can sell things at 1, and his disposition goes up. Even though we're selling at 100%, and if I had to try to sell this, he'd probably try to give me, $9 for it. And I'd have to barter with him, and if I went too high, his disposition would go down. Something, well, not that one. Something like this that's 1, and it's basically max, amount of money I could get for it. He still gets me a 1 to disposition. And I don't think this is, like, terribly important. This is just the way I enjoy. I know that if I get his disposition up, I'll just get more money for more things later on, and even though these are 1 gold, that's about as much as I'd get for him anyway. But once I get him up to 100... Actually, let's look at what kind of stuff he has. So he's got some steel, Nordic, ringmail. He's got some light, chitin. They made a lot of the light armor is cheap as hell. Same thing with the heavy armor, but there's a tier as far as like a certain type of medium armor and heavy armor that was expensive, but all the light armor in the game was cheap and garbage except for, glass. But they made chitin ridiculously expensive. I don't know why, and I'm sure I could go in and figure out a way to change it, but for right now, I think it's kind of fun. So, basically, what we're going to do is... I have a golden rule. Like, if we're going to sell this for 30, it's at 18, so we're going to go up by 3, which is 10%. And he got a little cranky, but we can get that back up. That gives like the maximum return on investment, and even if we fail, he shouldn't. It shouldn't really go down because we're basically offering him like the perfect price. There we go. Go up by about 10%. 17, 23, 28. Okay. So we're just going to keep doing this selling thing. 42. 1, 2, 3, 4. Barter. 25, 12. 8 times 3, that's 24. 48. Let's try going up by 5. Oof. Yeah, we did it. Good, good. 24. 35. That's about 5. Good. 14. 40 plus 24. That's 68. We might be able to go up by 7. Yeah, we did it. And his disposition didn't go down even though we failed that one time. 25, 35, 38. 4 is good. 6. Paper. Plates. Cheap crap, cheap crap, cheap crap. And yeah, let's get rid of the bread. There we go. Mad Leveler, which is another mod I have. In the original Morrowind, you basically, once you got 10 skill levels in major or minor, and you went to bed, you could raise a skill anywhere between 1 and 5. And it depended on which skills you had raised, obviously. So you could get, if you'd gotten 5 levels in Longblade, you could raise your strength by 5. Same thing with, you know, speed for hand-to-hand or whatever it is you were doing. The problem was that required a great deal of planning and remembering what you had trained or gone up. And, you know, when you were running around, skills would go up that you didn't plan to have them go up, and in a sense those would get wasted or potentially wasted. So this one, basically every 3 levels in a skill, you get a attribute point for it. So mercantile went up by 3, I get a personality. And luck, I think every I don't know if it's 9 or 10 or 15, whatever, there's a certain amount of skills that you would increase, and luck will get increased at that point too. So I kind of like that. But so that's 50, we can go up by 5. 50, we can go up by 5. We only have 1 book, very sadly, but I'll forgive myself. If that video hadn't have taken 50 minutes to figure out what skills I was going to pick, it might have been easier. 60. Mercantile goes up again. This will be 50. Candlestick. Firmament. This should be 75. Okay. And 10 goblets. Iron. I don't really need bloat. Alright. We're probably going to sell our... We got like 0 armor because our unarmored sucks. We're definitely going to need some armor to get us to the place. I mean, we could just kind of, you know, wander there on the Silt Strider, but there's some things we want to pick up along the way, so... Alright, Flynn. Should be able to go up to 73. That's 10%. Beautiful. Now our mercantile is as maxed out as it's going to be. Let's try and sell our delightful Limeware planner. 650, 65. That's 76. 81. 81's our max. But we might be able to go up another 10 gold. Yeah, there we go. See, it was close, but yeah, we got that. Now we have to figure out our armor situation. Lots of transactions. Okay. Let's go chat with people about various things. This looks like a fine fellow. Recover some gold. Fargoth. A little fetcher. He's the guy that I gave the ring to. I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? I do like wealth, and I do need it. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure what he does, but... Wanders the town at night, watches movements, go on top of the lighthouse. That's what we'll do. Alright. Now, as this is the beginning of the game, and I wish that I could get into that evidence chest to sell that last book, this is where that key goes to that we took. We were going to save Nerevar Start. As you can see, I've played throughout quite a bit and finished a lot of things before. So I know I'm normally not a fan of save scumming, but there's a wide variety of things that can be gotten in here, and I try to go with the most diverse collection of things. If I could get let's say a full armor for the chest, greaves, boots, and a shield, that would be a good thing. And it's usually pretty easy to get a good sword out of it too. But that is what we're trying to try to do. So I also got to remember to save like every couple minutes. This game just bugs and falls apart at a moment's notice. So depending on what we find. Two gauntlets. That is not a good start. So you usually get 3 pieces of armor in there. We got 4 gauntlets and a steel cuirass. Oof. Wow, there's good money in there. That is good money. Well, you know what? We're gonna take it. There may not be any boots in here, but we can sort that out another time. Get more garbage to sell. Lots of saltress. That stuff that I just picked up is one of the main ingredients in most healing potions. So we got the gauntlets there. So if I put you on, I'm just trying to... So I got the gauntlets. And I really need boots. Broadsword. This is going to be our main weapon. Pauldron. Club. Ugh, I don't care about these things, but I'm going to take them and sell them just because. Cheap Nordic stuff. Quama egg. Saltress. Restore fatigue. Fortify. Axe. That's not a bad starting weapon either. Quama hound. Gourhide bloat. Jelly. Short sword. There we go. He's coming down to check on us. So, now it didn't have a great variety, but it had 100 gold there, 500 gold for the Imperial studded leather, which is fine. And we know we got 2 pieces for that. I mean, this looks good. I'm fine with that. And I don't remember if there's a shield up here or not, but I don't need a full set because we're probably... Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. So, skoom's illegal, ironically. Legalized skooma. Moon sugar is too, but they're both worth a lot. And I am a hoarder, and in the future we'll have a place to store these, so I don't want to sell them. Well, I say, well, I can't sell them, but I can sell them if I can find a Khajiit, or if I find a, magic demon or a crab that conducts business, if that such thing exists, but we'll see. So, first thing we're going to do, get rid of our garbage. Decorative plate, bottles, soul gems. I guess I don't need those. Pewter goblet, pillows. Screw those. Small kwama egg and large kwama egg. The only reason I'm going to get rid of these is because they're heavy. And they take up a lot of weight. So I am going to... Alright, what kind of steel stuff do you have? Well, they got greaves, but they don't have boots. I'd really like some steel boots, if only just for appearance's sake, or imperial boots. I'll sell the iron stuff. Might have been a little high on that. Stone flower, heather. Pauldron and that. We don't need you. Mercantile again. Our personality's going up. So... the only thing I would consider getting is a helmet of some kind that's hard, mainly to protect myself from like a critical strike or something. But 35, 35, 35, 35, 460, 450. So the Imperial is basically steel, just a little bit better in terms of condition. Same everything else. Also, I think that the Imperial Cuirass looks better. I got just as a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, that looks actually pretty good.
How do you do? May we talk?
That clipping is pretty horrendous, but a little bit more durability. I guess the steel looks pretty good, but we're gonna hold off on that for a second. 6 to 12, 2 to 20, 120. This is probably a better weapon for me to use, but 1200. Well, I don't know. Thank you, come again. Note to Friskar. Trust me, it doesn't say anything terribly important. Oh well, let's read it, just for funsies. Somebody called Gansiel. Something a wager. This probably has to do with the betting that he was talking about, how he lost his money earlier. So I don't think there's much that we can do about that other than what we're already doing. So we're going to sell that for 1 gold. And I like uniformity, so if there were 2 steel pauldrons, I might wear those with the steel. I'd like boots of some kind, but we just don't have it here, so... Imperial studded leather. Okay. Arrows, ironically, are worth a ton of money. 25, we go up to 185, maybe 188. There we go. So a little over 10%. Rest of this is ingredients that we're going to try to store somewhere at some point. And we got our sword, our gauntlets, and our armor. We do have a little bit of a nut shield here, which is nice. I don't know if the game, tracks that kind of thing, but I would be really surprised if they didn't. I wouldn't really be surprised. I'm sure that it's not even a thing, but no steel shield either, just this crappy iron one. The good thing about using an axe is, one, I think this will do probably more damage on average. Plus 4 would be 5. Minus 4 would be 16, so 5 to 16. 6 to 15. Yeah, no, in terms of chopping, this is better. And we'd be able to increase our strength without increasing our level. Light armor. Okay. So we have a couple things we need to do. We're going to leave that there for right now because we may acquire more things. So number one, we got to watch Farengar. Not Farengar, Fargoth.
Think it'll rain? Keep moving. Do you want something, friend?
A little advice? Sure. You look like you can take care of yourself. Why don't you go do something about those smugglers in the Adamasartus cave? Adamasartus. What an awesome language these people have. We have to go over this way too and explore for, reasons. I'm not sure. You'd be surprised at how much crap is just hidden in stumps just out of sight. And the truth is, you can get pretty overpowered in this game pretty quick if you find the right... we're going to walk so our fatigue goes up, but if you know where to look for it or find it, you can get a good 10, 20, 50,000 gold pretty damn quick, and then use that to bump up what you want to bump up in terms of skills. And then it's like, why am I playing the game? Why not just go steal things, sell them, and make lots of money? And you would be right. Why don't do that? Why don't we all do that? Alright, so there's a body around here somewhere, I promise. I promise there is. I promise there's a body. The only thing I will say, too, as far as the graphics, it's really hard to find stuff in the grass that's supposed to be up here. Take all. My journal's been updated. I found a dead body. Luminous Rosilda. Do want that. But it's worth it. The graphics are spectacular. I do need one of those. I'm not going to say why, but you can probably guess why. I'm just going to need it for something. Something important. The first step is to get out of this pond, though. I guess if things die in the water, you can't access their bodies, so be careful about that. Unless they're slaughterfish. Slaughterfish are specifically designed to be looted in the water. I'm sure a lot of things are, but mud crabs aren't. Mud crabs are not. It also might depend on the water, like what kind of water you're looting them in. This water here has been upgraded to look better. The water in caves, I don't know if they've been upgraded at all. Take this, acrobatics. Okay. So, we need to report what just happened. We also need to find a mushroom. And we need to save. Every time there's a pause in the game, I'm just terrified it's gonna fall apart. Processus vitalis. Yes, I found 200 septums on his body. Your honesty is appreciated. I won't forget this, never. In fact, if you're looking to make some more money, I'd like you to see the murder of him punished. So we'll make 500 because we were honest. That's a nice turn of events.
Can you ask your question?
Ganciel. Oh, that's the guy that made the bet. That's the guy that made the bet with him. Ganciel and Huriskar.
Speak freely, friend.
Murder of Process. Someone finally got him. Thavir in the lighthouse. Notice how there's no, like, triangle pointing you where you're supposed to go. You kind of have to... It's almost like you're actually in the world, and they're saying, like, go over there, and you kind of have to go over there. Or they give you directions, and you have to go find it. It's delightful how, well, at the risk of plagiarizing somebody else's words, it's so immersive. Seen him get angry. I suppose I saw him arguing with foreign Gilneth. He thought Process had been living too much. Process's ring. It was dear to him. I would like to remember buying. Okay. So we're going to have to go look for foreign.
Go ahead.
Drowax. I'm not taking any of this because he's watching me, and I probably can't sneak worth a damn right now, but... 5 p.m. When I get really sneaky, lady, I'm coming back and taking all of your sexy alchemy ingredients. Steel, steel, steel. That, I believe, is for unarmored. I only know that because every time I play the game, I wonder what it's for. I'm going to wait to use that till we get up to a certain amount of unarmored. It's really hard knowing things about the game because you kind of just want to go there, collect some stuff, sell some stuff, get a really good item, and then, you know, you're kind of set, but it just isn't as fun that way. Or maybe it is fun, I don't know. I don't know what's fun. All I know is I need one more I need a hypha fascia. There we are. Oof. We are going to go investigate this man before we hollow tree stump. Before we do anything. And what time is it? 6. I'm not sure how long it's going to take us to kill it, so I would just sit here and wait for an hour to get my stuff back, but...
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
They changed some of the stuff like acrobatics. I think used to be strength or agility or something, but they changed it to speed, which I don't really care for. Short blade, they changed from speed to agility, which that makes sense. You gotta be agile to use it. What else did they change? I think all the armor is now endurance. I didn't change everything else. I just changed a few things. Alright, let's try to use the axe and see if that's any better. I mean, we're not going to hit as often because we... long blade's 35 and axe is 15. Oof, that's actually going to be dicey.
What do you want?
Sorry, there's no excuse for murder, and your punishment has been decided.
There is no escape. You Inwa. There is no escape.
Well... Well, shit. That did not go too well at all.
I'm waiting.
But I think if I would have used my sword, he would have died faster, because it's... well, it's just... I have more skill in it.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
You speak quickly or go away. Alright, that should be fine. Yeah, it's a little more consistent.
You Inwa.
Dispose of the corpse. I don't know what that is. I think that's mercantile. That's right. That is right. Saltress. Imagine that. Who would have thought that would be in a bag on the floor? Got a little bit of time left before it gets
Under
night
sun and sky,
time.
Outlander, we greet you warmly.
So let's go sell some things.
To be sure.
Plate, blah, 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 blah. Lots of junk. And common belt, common pants, common shirt, shoes. And you know what? We'll sell the grief too. Beautiful. Now, just look at that for a second, though. Oh, man, it just fills me with like a joyful... like a white light. Games are... it's much easier to catch criminals when you ask them and then they just admit what they did. Good to see there's still some citizens of the same Lord. The Emperor, 500 gold.
Can you ask your question quickly?
2,600. That is not a bad start.
I'm listening. Think it'll rain?
I think we're at 8 o'clock now. That sun's down.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Here's his ring. 2 standard health. Good, good, good. Need those. Alright, so, looks a little dusty and foggy out there. We're at 8. Let's wait till 10. That seems like the right time. I'm not seeing Fargoth. Probably went a little too far. Nine. There, he looks like he's sneaking now. Fargoth, you son of a bitch. Somebody is doing fireworks. Bastard. Alrighty.
Outland.
I did find it.
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely.
Beautiful.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we got our ring back. Fargoth's ring back. How much is our enchant going up when we use that? Ugh, we have to use this 100 times. Jesus. Okay. I may sell the axe, not because it's bad, just I can't really risk not hitting people frequently. Oh. We're gonna save you down in here. And, don't worry, we're also going to
Speak freely, friend.
we're gonna go do what that lady said and try to clear out that place up there.
If there is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
I'm a commoner. Poor guy. Vodinius. I don't think he's happy here in Morrowind.
We make a special trip
Steers
just for
business to you, huh?
Price.
From this massive town. And this massive silt strider just sitting there. It's, I didn't know that... Maybe there's a lot more commerce and people coming and going than I would have thought. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be such a dick. After this one, after this, we should be done. That's much better than the axe. I'll try to dispose of the corpses so people don't have to look at the butts and the boobs and the penises. Notice me, senpai. Wearing my favorite robe. Torch.
Khajiit has no time for you.
Please let Jizargo die.
This scent is new.
You honor me. Please speak.
The girls have tiny ears, the boys have big ears. Now, for this next lady, we'll probably... I would feel better if I used some assistance. Not that it would be, impossible to beat her, but that damage pops up over time. Ooh, there's some skooma. Torch. Nothing. Jewelry to sell. Random junk. Ooh. Moon sugar. Gold, gold, gold. Ceramic bowl. Moon sugar. Another axe. Lucky me. And iron. 150. I guess I can take that and try and sell it. I've got a little bit of space. Oopsies. So, let's see what we have here. Iron. 81. Nothing. And nothing. 14. 5. Yeah, we're not gonna go back for that. Not gonna go back for that. We are gonna take this torch because the graphics mod, Morrowind graphics and sound overhaul, really made it a lot darker in places, like realistic dark, but it's still irritating. Can't really see anything unless you got a torch out. Although I guess they have the night eye ability in the game, so I can always use that. First things first, stash our moon sugar and other contraband in our brand new house that we murdered for.
Speak freely, friend.
Chat with you about not being happy here. rings are worth more than that? Are you sure? Alright, fine. It's not worth more than that.
Yes?
You lying piece of shit. That is a lot of moon sugar and skooma. Alright, let's sell more of our stuff, and then we gotta go. We're gonna walk up to Balmora the first time, not only for the exercise, but to collect a few things along the way.
An honor, to be sure.
And we're gonna rest just a second to get our fatigue back. Alright. Sell them pillows. Kite and dagger, kite and dagger. I guess I could buy stuff to repair, but soul trap. Netch leather boots. Okay, 30, 54. Iron. 5. Common pants. Well, you know what? We're going to sell most of our pants. But put on the black pants because they look better. There we go. So, we're going to put those pants on. They look better. Those shoes look better. And we should be able to sell the rest of this garbage. Okay, so. Boom, boom. Should be able to up to 230. There we go. I'm up plus 40 that time. Kite and throwing. Steel war axe. Ugh, cursed ring 100. And the reason I like to do this, like already, without even leaving the city, our personality has gone up 3 points. Our mercantile is up 9 points. 10 points. My apologies. Yeah. And personality is very important as far as getting information, having people like you, all that garbage. All that stuff. So... I think we're ready to go. Well... maybe we can sell these. And maybe we should keep that if our security is so bad. But honestly, if we just spend 500, 800 gold getting our low-level security thing up to 20 or 25. We should be able to open anything up to 50 or 60 easy. That's only 73 gold. I'll just hold on to that, just in case. Time to go exploring. No, it's not time to go exploring. It's time to save and end the video.
Greetings and salutations.
Your poor face. I'm sorry. Ugh. Well, guys, this is the end of Seyda for right now, although I'm sure we'll be back here for some reason or another in the future, but, yeah, we're gonna head up to Balmora and look for Caius and see what he's got in store for us, and, decide what we're gonna do from there. Probably gonna do a little bit of training with the money that we have, since I don't need to buy much, and, I have an instinct as far as where we're gonna go. We'll do a couple quests in the city, but our main focus is going to be elsewhere. So we will pass that bridge when we come to it. And until then, you guys have a lovely evening.